moment. Don't worry. Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm Das Kapital.
That's capital. Okay, cool.
We shit the bed for a while here.
Okay, that's fine. Oh, ego off tank. Interesting. Seen him trial at places before. This is the other team, obviously, but wait. So who's the roster here? Like,
Das Kapital, Blastoise is Tread, Waynon, and Gara's trialing. Kyo's with his French LAN team right now, so
okay.
he's playing there. Sleek's like seventh man hit scan, if you know what I mean. We've got him in to play for Kyo, and he's just like seventh man player on
Nice,
the
nice,
roster.
nice. Okay, so everything seems well structured. We're running the Hanzo May sort of brawl.
We're going free. We're going free, don't we?
We're going Cree. Yeah, cool. I presume that. I presume that. Yeah. We're going Cree. Hanzo. That's a bit weird. I don't know. I think you usually see the Widowmaker and stuff like that. But right. So we're running brawl. We got Cree, May Cree, obviously, and the Diva standard, and they're running Doomfist. So information is gonna be like vital. The sooner we identify that they have a Doomfist, the more like prepared we will be for it, if that makes sense. They also aren't running the Zarya with the Doom, so he's gonna have to be a lot more careful. They're probably going to engage with the Doom. Try and catch us off guard and get an early pick. Okay, set up here. That is it's an alright place to set up, I guess. But let me just.
We kind of shit the bed against them because like we noticed them and we're like, right, we play slow, we absorb the Doom like the Doom engage, and then we go right, and we just didn't.
So okay, cool. Right.
Waiting for a Kree to get.
Yeah, nothing much happened here, but I do appreciate the fact that you guys didn't get poked out at all. Like, you guys didn't take much damage on rotation, which is always nice, and we didn't really use any resources. Which means that we can actually have a proper engagement, as long as the Doom doesn't mess it up for us. I was quite lucky. The fact that you guys went into this room, and the fact that we obviously know that we have a May, they don't have a May. Like, it's possible for us to force kill boxes. You know, if they go onto us, if they rotate onto us, then we'll automatically have the advantage because we have wall and they don't have wall. We didn't necessarily have to go into that building just to come back out.
Yeah, I think we're trying to bait rotate, but yeah.
Yeah. I think the May wall that we did use was kind of scuffed as well.
Yeah.
Didn't help. We didn't force the kill box well. The fact that Diva was low and didn't end up dying or even taking damage when she was low also shows, it tells me that like when we're down, like the target calling stopped. Like people weren't still calling targets. It's fair, as like we're probably safe now. It's unlikely that a brawler is gonna hard chase us like to our spawn doors, but we probably could have got the DMAC, which is basically like free space or like it's putting the next fight into our favor if we do get that DMAC. But yeah, target calling has to continue. We need to make sure we have a secondary person that calls those targets once you're dead.
Yeah.
I like how May is trying to get an angle and still trying to put it. again, just there, it wasn't that bad. We didn't take that much poke, but sometimes when you're swinging and peeking, you were taking that poke, and you want to try and minimize that because that was just more like unnecessary, even though it wasn't a game-changing mistake or anything like that.
Yeah.
But that's unfortunate. My.
I feel like here I just want to like chill a bit. Like we've killed the Rhine, cool. We can push onto point, but I want to like chill and get our resources a bit.
Yeah, and then Diva boosted forward. Yeah.
Other people wanted to like go now. Which ones would you say is the right one?
I mean, it's viable. We're 1 up. We can easily just chill out for a second, make sure we're all on full health before we go on to our next engagement.
We're down back.
Oh, we're down.
Yeah.
We're down back. I didn't actually notice that. We're down back. Okay, definitely. We could chill out for a second. I don't know. To me, in my opinion, us being down BAP is not good. Like, I would rather be down a main tank than a flex support in Brawl, in my opinion. Even though the two most important, the two most important is not reliable to go into a second fight or without that flex support. And Reinhardt will probably be back if we do like properly reset, just because he has a charge. I know we have spawn. But yeah, I think we should have chilled out for a sec, or at least like soft reset, so the BAP would be there like at least when the fight is sort of starting to get initiated. In my opinion, I think you made the right decision. However, it doesn't even matter if you make the right decision. At the end of the day, it's your say that should go. If you're making a call, everyone just has to follow you just because you're the main thing, to be honest. Because now we're half. That's unlucky. The fact that we weren't able to play for a trade. Here, I think this is a questionable high noon.
Yeah.
Everyone's around the corner. D.Va is exposed. D.Va can easily disengage. So you might get a D-Mech here, but in my opinion, it's unlikely. But even so, like trading a high noon for a D-Mech is like, it's not something that we would want to do consistently. I guess it's not the worst possible trade-off, but like, yeah. And we've Blizzard. We pop Blizz. Right. In my opinion, I don't like this, because the way that we popped High Noon and the way that we popped Blizz was to create space. We both used them to create space. I know that High Noon and Blizzard, like, they're not necessarily always zoning ults, but we used 2 of them for the same purpose on 1 D.Va. And that makes no sense to me, because now that's all of our utility. The only other zoning ult that we have now is like Window.
Yeah. No, yeah, we probably could have high nooned across point and then zoned mail.
And then save mail. Because right now, a mail around now would be pretty nice.
My shield was broken on MTD.
That fight was just an old diff, I'm not gonna lie. Like they just popped out. So
I was very upset when I counted him to do me, didn't I? Mild emotional trauma.
Nice. I think we got extremely lucky with that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't manage to properly see what you did. I feel like your micro is a bit off there.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I
I feel
saw
like
in the corner of my eye, like, people are dying, people are just passing straight through you and stuff like that, and I was like, what? Okay, so we fire strike. They window. We still, like, okay. So you made the decision to walk towards the window, and you dropped shield temporarily. I don't know if D.Va started her burst behind window.
I think I just wanted to walk through window.
Yeah.
I think the call was like bomb across point, walk through window.
Yeah,
Just,
yeah.
like, take all the space with it, and we can hold to high noon or some shit.
D.Va didn't necessarily start her burst through the window, but like the fact that you dropped shield, they were taking damage from like multiple people anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah. The walk through window, we need to make sure that that's done quickly. Like we need to coordinate either with speed or anything like that, because walking through window always risky. If we do it at a normal, like the standard basic speed, no speed, or even like passive speed, you're definitely gonna end up without a shield by the time you pass, which means that we need to start swinging. But yeah, definitely. Unlucky. I feel like that was based on how we decided to take the engagement. That was based on the call to walk through window. It wasn't really. It wasn't the best call. It wasn't the best call, but it worked. That was lucky. He was a bit early.
Yeah,
Right.
I think we were trying to int with beat, and inting did not occur, and I inted too hard, you know.
Yeah, I don't think we should have entered with beat, just considering that they had a Doom ult active as well, you know.
Yeah.
Like they had ults. Your shield is kind of not important, but your shield definitely helps against the Doom ults and stuff like that, just to cut off the LOS. So I wouldn't charge. I wouldn't charge when the Doom is in the sky.
Yeah, the charge is too hard.
Yeah. But it's unfortunate. I feel like you don't help your teammates to rotate outwards sometimes.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I've just noticed that slightly there, even though that one was a lost cause, and then it happened again there. But I'll keep an eye out for that as well.
I am my team.
Drop. Nice. You guys coordinated that well. Nice, nice. Good cleanup. As long as we use no more ults. That was fine. Yeah. I feel like you would have won that without Shatter, but I feel like the Shatter was a really good idea. Just
Hey, yeah,
we want the fight to be over quickly.
about this. I'm if I see a 3-man Shatter, I'm hitting it. I don't care what situation the fight's in. Don't care.
That situation was good anyway, because we want the fights to be over quickly. We can't be bothered to have long fights on Raw. There's no point in getting your attention split by the D.Va on high ground. You're not gonna reach her. Just focus on the actual fight. Focus on the. If you tried to enter on the Lucio instead of looking up at the D.Va, you probably could have killed him. Lucio's not quite there yet, but even so. Killed him anyway. You can start focusing on creating space.
Yeah.
You stayed a bit too long on cart, but again, that's a really small micro. Just like 5 seconds earlier, you can start pushing up.
Yeah.
But yeah, the fight's definitely won. Identify when fight's definitely won. I don't know what you're doing right now.
Lagging, I think.
Lagging, fair enough. You managed to get a good corner anyway, like.
Yeah.
We only really need to push up until this corner. Good wall.
Oh dear, the shot.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wait, see what they TP'd?
Yeah.
I thought they would be down. There were 3 behind me, they just weren't where I thought they were.
Oh my god.
All my fault.
Again, you guys, that fight ended quickly, really quickly, and that was good. And this sort of narrow pathway is kind of difficult because there's no real, in terms of some places on the map, they're like, okay, it favors defense, it favors the attacking team, but this little pathway is quite even. It all really depends on on target focus and all of that. Like, there's barely any cover. There's barely any outwards rotations where you can't be both. So, yeah, I guess kind of this fight here, you have an advantage in the sense that they have to push to you. But, like, coming out with spawn, there's a lot more natural cover and stuff like that. So, depending on the comp, obviously, Brawl gets around the most. But depending on the comp, you could argue that defense has priority here because all we have is a cart and they have boxes and cart potentially if they push up. But, here is fine. That wall, is that wall good? That wall looks good. That wall is good. And you have charge. I would just charge.
Hey, let's see what happens.
Nice. Perfectly timed. That was good. That was good play right there. You have more composure than me, man.
Okay.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Oh, they've gone for the TP rule.
Yeah.
Really annoying comp to play against, but it's really hard to do well. Well, no, the thing about TP Brawl is it can be so good, but it's really hard to get so good. But at the same time, TP Brawl is also really easy to play, so you can be quite good and not really.
I don't like TP Brawl on like King's Row, but like Nepal Sanctum and all that, like we run it on Nepal.
There's no need for it to sim TP on King's Row Brawl. It's alright. I think Doom Brawl or even Standard Brawl is better than TP Brawl on King's Row. But the map's like, you know what map is underrated for TP Brawl? The Hanamura is actually so underrated for TP Brawl. That can work quite well.
Yeah, I mean, that's been done in comp for 5 years now.
Yeah, true. True. No, but I'm talking about like you see it in comp a lot, but like actual competition and stuff like that. You see it less.
My old team always played 6-man on Hanamura.
I like Hanamura though.
Yeah.
No. I like Hanamura 6-man, as I meant to say. Hanamura is my favorite 2CP though. He's still terrible, but
yeah, maybe.
I don't like Volskaya at all. I don't like Volskaya.
I depending on the meta. I think Volskaya is either the best or the worst, depending on the meta.
I just get flashbacks of those 12-11 games that last an hour and a half.
Yeah,
it's just like, no.
I don't like Volskaya because like I feel like Bolt on my trace is just boring.
Yeah. I like double shield. Double shield Volskaya isn't bad for first point defense.
I just think I think just Bolt Tracer Sombra just diffs it. I think Bolt Tracer Sombra just diffs any comp, to be honest.
Yeah, true. Split isn't bad either on that map.
Yeah.
I feel like the team has to have more urgency in protecting our D.Va. D.Va sort of, she was out of position and surviving. If our team actually committed resources into keeping our D.Va up, then she comfortably makes that out. Comfortably. That's a mistake on the enemy team's behalf. Whereas here, She ends up getting demeched. And you actually need to think about the events leading up to that. She was very, very low HP for quite a long time. She gets demeched, which means that she spent quite a decent period of time both trying to survive and not dealing any damage outwards, and then also getting demeched, which means that her like downtime, the time it took where she was doing absolutely nothing to help our team, was a good 20 seconds there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we need to try and avoid that. We really need to try and avoid that. We're lucky we end up winning. Do we end up winning?
Yeah.
We're lucky we end up winning. And we're also lucky our D.Va actually managed to get ult charge in time, because that we could have ended up going into this next fight with no D.Va mech as well.
Yeah.
This fight, I want to see how quickly we kill our Symmetra, because we don't want her alive in long fights. She's probably like our main target that we need to sort of int on. Oh my god.
Bat thinks he's fucking Violet or some shit. God damn.
Yeah, I feel like the team in general, we tunnel vision on actually dealing damage outwards and as opposed to surviving.
Yeah.
It's like we just play for trades every single fight, and we're winning, but like we just play for trades. Whereas like in some situations we can actually get our teammates out and keep players up. But like playing for trades on Brawl isn't even that bad. But it's just like in some situations we need to understand when we can afford not to deal damage, make someone put resource into someone so that they survive and then still end up winning the fight afterwards.
Yeah.
Scuffed wall. Wait, what? Did that like... Yeah, maybe not. I'm so confused by how this didn't...
What the shot? ED is what it is, I guess.
That's weird. I don't know. Broken hitbox, I don't know.
Let it be.
It's unfortunate.
Bro, I got that right in the tip.
Yeah. Yikes. Good window. That was such a clutch win. Never mind. It was a good idea for a window. Good idea for a window. Just really good idea for a window. But nah, that's again like that was good like adaptation. Again, it's probably unlikely that we called that in like a fight plan. Okay, mid-fight we window to keep our Rhino up because he will harden. You know what I mean? We need to try and avoid situations where we end up popping more ults than we have in our fight plan.
Yeah.
But unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I feel like we could have kept you up there, but
yeah.
We can give ticks. There's no, I feel like there's less urgency to contest.
Yeah.
Just simply because there's 50 seconds left, we can give 2 ticks. We're up 1 pick as well. Like we can give them this next tick before we start staggering people onto point. Like there's no need for D.Va to even be there right now, I'll be real.
Yeah.
I guess we're kind of pinching them. We're kind of pinching them, but D.Va's not really going to do anything of worth. Other than maybe like DM the heals or something stupid like that. But again, like that's not gonna that's not really going to happen realistically. So we end up being 2 split. We don't have our DM on our main tank, and we kind of suffer from that. kind of suffered from that.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Right, so we rotated fast enough at the right time to take the correct corner.
Yeah.
We know where we want to take our fights, which is good. That go. Oh yeah. I like that. Nice. 50 to next shatter as well. We shatter next fight as well. Let's go.
I mean, I don't think I do, but.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
The Ryan charge peel coming in.
This is fine. Why we use? Okay, we use beat. They committed Diva Bomb, Window, Blizz, and Feet. We only use beat. As long as no more ults are popped right now, then this is a successful fight. In our eyes, this is fine. We didn't need it.
Cringe.
Yeah, like why are we like Diva bombing a 2v6? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Oh well.
You gotta have hope.
Gotta have what the Diva bombing the 6.
Yeah.
When they literally have a sim that can TP everyone out. They have a Mei, they have a Ryan out shield. They have Immo as well. They have Lamp. They have speed to even get around. They hold. Okay, cool. It's fine. I guess the Diva bomb's still viable apparently.
It wasn't commed. It wasn't good. That it just happened so well.
Nice. This is good. We're good at regaining that tempo when we're losing. We know how to pop ults to actually get tempo back in our favor. That is really weird. Shatter hitboxes are so cringe. That was a nice shatter, but you're low. When you're low like that, you might as well just start swinging if your supports are dead. If your BAP is dead, you might as well start swinging.
I choose the 180 shatter every time. Sim OP.
I think you guys have got the tempo right, to be fair. I think like you guys don't you know how to control tempo, and when we're losing tempo we get that tempo back, which is one thing that you guys are doing well. Popping unnecessary ults is maybe a common trend. But I feel like you, not just you, but everyone is putting each other in situations where we have to commit more ults when really we could have just played slightly more safe. Or like just made the right decisions. Positioning. I noticed our off tank is kind of split quite often. Like you don't want to split. You want to avoid splitting. Their comp isn't even great for like displacing and splitting us. They only really have the Mabel. Whereas like, let's say we're against like a bull comp or something like that, and like a sombra comp, a bull sombra comp. It's a lot better at displacing us. It's a lot better at stopping us from and separating us. So yeah, we can really stay compact if we need. If we engage together, they can't wall our entire team off from each other. You know. So like those stuff like that we need to try to avoid. We need to try to avoid. But not even bad. Not a bad display. Again. Right now, okay, I see we're poking for ults. We don't really have ults. They're kind of closer than to us in ults. Yeah, a lot closer to be fair. Okay. That's fine. I was gonna say, oh, we could technically just be playing completely passive, just stay in here. But realistically, if we give them space and then they take the fight, they roll us with ults, and then
Yeah.
since they have more ults, I guess it's viable for us to poke and just try and be on like 50-60% by the next fight. So at least if it comes down to final fight, we should have ults by then. But yeah, we need to learn when to strategically lose the fights. Learn when to give space and stuff like that.
Yeah, like dry fights and shit.
Dry fights. That's something that people don't do for some reason. Yeah, even though they're so good.
Yeah,
Like
It was
right
a
now.
big thing in Sombra Goats. It was like, right, just dry fight EMP. Fuck it.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember Summer Goats. Jesus, that was for me personally, that was a terrible time.
Oh, I didn't like it. It was the one version of Goats, and like EMP, you know, like it removed kind of the skill element of ults. It was
Yeah.
like
I wasn't good at
Shatter
Overwatch back then
on
either.
Sombra and then do it. But
Yeah.
still on. Sorry.
With Ghost meta, I was like very casual. I played the game casual, so I was 2-8.
Yeah.
I was 2-8, so people didn't know how to play Goats, and it was just terrible. And even though I'm a Lucio main, like it just like people didn't know how to play it. I would and I would always be smart, so I would know how to play it, and nobody else would play it correctly. So it's like, well, there's no point in playing the characters if you don't play the actual comp. Like if you don't, but yeah, it gets on my nerves, man. Like this image right now, we see okay, we are in a bad situation in terms of ults, but if you really do deep analysis, the fact that there's 1 minute 30 left, they're probably going to commit ults here, which means that we'll be winning the ult game by the next fight, by final fight. We're actually kind of winning this right now. We're ahead of ults. The only reason why we're low on ults right now is the fact that we popped ults the fight before. This is fine. We can bait ults right now. We can continue to just focus on baiting these ults and trying not to make sure that they have like too many ults by the time, because that would even things up a bit. But yeah, stuff like Mei ult, we'll probably get another Mei ult. Kree ult we could even probably get. Like Diva is in mech, we'll get a Diva bomb as well. We'll get a Shatter out. We'll even get that Lucio ult. We'll even get the Baptiste. Like we could potentially have all 6 ults by the end of the minute and a half. And it's good that we're given space right now. In my opinion, this is fine. They're committing. They pop 2 ults and we're given space. Like I said, yeah, this is good. It's good that you managed to do that sort of analysis in game, because it's really easy for me to do it mid VOD. Yeah. Oh, that is so huge. That is so huge. And now, exactly what I said. I can see this from miles away. Exactly what I said. They've popped 4 ults. We've used Diva Bomb, and now we're approaching like 5 ults.
Yeah.
We're approaching 5 ults. We might not even get Mei ults. She didn't really do anything this fight, but we should do. There's only so much. Okay, beat, Shatter, Diva Bomb. Fairly decent ults. They can still win with those ults. Diva Bomb, probably not gonna do anything with that other than relieve pressure. Shatter, we just need to make sure that you block it, bro. And beat, because beat is fine. Obviously beat is fine, but because we have beat as well, all it really means is that the fight will go on for longer. That beat means nothing in this situation, in my opinion. Yeah. Like it just means that the fight will go on for longer because we'll just counter beat it. We'll see how this goes. Good use of third person, by the way. I saw that. Good use of third person.
Fortnite game.
Okay, we're down 1. We're down Mei. Not bad. Like, not the end of the world. Mei is fine. Mei is obviously important for our engages. But it's fine, because she's 90 on ult. They'll push cart. We'll be able to recontest with a Blizz if worst comes to worst. So that's fine.
30 seconds.
Oh.
Unfortunate.
Okay, so now we're down to Bab and we're down to Shatter. And this is a situation where it's just like, okay. Not good.
Shatter. I didn't realise it shattered. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Genius.
Look at your shower. I want you to look at this.
I want to look at it.
That's why I was saying, oh.
Yeah, that's yeah. Could have been big. I don't know. No.
I mean, if you weren't standing on the car, like yeah, it was okay. Yeah.
No comment.
Would have been alright, but
it happens.
not often. Not often, but I guess it just happened there. So
To hit the highest highs, you gotta hit the lowest lows, you know.
how we managed to fumble this, I have no idea. Even that blizzard wasn't even a great blizzard. Like good timing, the positioning of it wasn't good.
Wait, go back. I want to see how I got the May off the map because like I charged the May off the map somehow. Yeah, look at her.
Yeah, so it's... Oh, Coach Spilo messaging me during recording. Oh, God, I feel famous.
Look at her. She's flying. Unfortunate. Okay.
My God. My God, my God, my God. Oh, wait, there's no way. Oh, I thought Ryan was gonna drop down the side there as well.
Would have been worth.
Oh, yeah. That even that fight again. I can't lie to you. I'm more critical about that fight. I don't think that fight was very good at all. But you won the game. That's a situation where if it was scrim, like if I was coaching my team during scrim, I would get annoyed at them. I would tell them like you were so lucky. But then if that was to happen in tournament, I would never bring it up again. Like okay, we won the game. But no. Damn. I gotta see what Spider said to me once.